everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I know I say this in like pretty much every video, but I'm trying to find the perfect setup. I really want my vanity to be incorporated somehow, but then you get this, the light from my camera is reflected in the mirror and I don't like how that looks, but I don't know, maybe it won't be that bad, like going back and watching it, we'll see. But today I just wanted to do a video on how I wear makeup without foundation. Basically my no foundation makeup routine. And if you're interested in watching this video, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first and most important part of the no foundation makeup routine is prepping your skin, because you're not going to be wearing any foundation on your skin, so you want it to look as good as possible, right? Like you don't want to be walking around with a full face of like beautiful eye makeup and lipstick and like super blotchy, not attractive skin. So I just washed my face using this Shea Moisture Cleansing Oil. And this particular one is the Peace Rose Oil Complex for sensitive skin, and it's facial cleansing oil. And it just looks like it. So I use that in the morning, and this is my AM routine for the morning time. It's a little bit different for nighttime, but this is just what I do in the morning. Sometimes I'll use a toner. I will for the sake of this video, just so you can kind of see what I do. I don't always do this. Sometimes I feel like my face doesn't need it, but I just use Witch Hazel. Honestly, I don't know what it's for, but I feel like sometimes it just helps get out any extra dirt, or kind of just deep cleans my pores more. So then after that, I will take my moisturizer. This is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel moisturizer. I'm almost out. I get it on Auto Renew on Amazon, and it's supposed to be coming in a few days, which is good because I'm almost out of it. So I just put this all over my skin. And then the last step of your skincare is always, always, always going to be your sunscreen. Doesn't matter if you have deep skin, doesn't matter if you have fair skin, doesn't matter if you have tan skin. Honestly, doesn't matter the color of your skin. Because the sun will damage your skin no matter how much color you have in it. It could cause skin cancer, it could cause sunspots, premature wrinkles, that kind of thing. So just make sure you're putting on your sunscreen, ladies and gentlemen, even if it's not sunny. And I'm using the Drunk Elephant Sheer Physical Daily Defense, and it's a broad spectrum SPF 30. Just picked it up from Sephora. Alright, so you should wait for your not your foundation, we're not doing foundation. You should wait for your sunscreen to soak into your face, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to work on my eye makeup. Now you can do any kind of eye look with no foundation. You can do a glam eye, you can do natural eye, you can do whatever you want. I'm going to do a little bit more of a colorful eye just to show you that you can do a colorful eye with no foundation, with no makeup. You can put on colorful makeup with no makeup. Yeah, just to kind of show you that you can in fact do colorful eye with minimal face makeup on. Just grabbing my brushes here. Alright, so I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I have used this in a first impressions video. I still really like it. My opinion of it is the same. Some shadows are awesome, some not so great, but overall it's a great palette. I'm going to start out first by priming my eyelids using this Urban Decay Shadow Primer in Eden. But yeah, skincare is very important to this look, so you want to make sure that every night you take off your makeup. Every night, even if you didn't wear any makeup, you're taking off the oil and the dirt and the pollution from the day. Really just want to make sure that you're cleansing your skin, putting on moisturizers, putting on eye creams, you know, really taking care of your skin. The more you take care of your skin, it's just gonna look better. Now I'm just going to start working on these eyeshadows. I'm gonna take this yellow right here and just start working that into my crease. Just using this Wet n Wild crease brush. And I'm just gonna kind of speed through this part because this isn't really part of the tutorial. Also, I'm not good enough on my eye makeup to do a tutorial on it. This is just kind of gonna do a quick colorful eye so you can see that you can indeed wear no foundation and a bold eye. So we're just gonna fast forward. Okay, so I've got the upper eyeshadow done, so now I'm going to work on concealing. So when you're doing no foundation, you know how normally people, or maybe not people in real life, but people on YouTube, they do this super ultra highlighted under eye in this triangle shape. It doesn't work when you're, it can work, but it's hard to do when, what am I trying to say? It's hard to achieve that super under eye highlighted look when you're doing no foundation. So what I like to do when I'm doing no foundation is I like to mix my ultra highlighted under eye concealer with a concealer that's my skin tone. So I have this Makeup Revolution concealer and this Tarte Shape Tape that I'm going to mix together under my eyes. So it's still going to be brightened, but it's not going to be that ultra like snatched under eye. Does that make sense? That makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm just going to grab my Real Techniques beauty sponge and put this concealer on under my eyes, and yeah. So I focus the lighter color, the darker colored concealer, the one that's my skin tone, on this portion of my under eyes. And I'm almost out of this concealer, you guys. Like, I did a first impression on this in February, I think. Maybe the end of January. It's now March. So that didn't last very long. I did really like it, but I feel like I didn't get that much product in there. Okay, so you can see how I've got, you can't even see the color concealer that's my skin tone, but I've got it right here, and then I put the Tarte Shape Tape, the ultra brightening one, right on my under eyes. And I'm gonna take this flat shader brush. I don't know if it's for eyeshadow or concealer. I'm using it for concealer today. And I'm just gonna use that to kind of place the concealer a little bit more where I want it to be. A little bit more precise than the Beauty Blender, and then I'm just going to blend it out with the sponge. Sorry I keep calling it a Beauty Blender. I just want to call it a Beauty Blender, even though I've never even tried a Beauty Blender. I just love the Real Techniques so much, I just never found a need to use a Beauty Blender. So now I'm just going to blend that out. Alright, now if you have any like really bad, like some discoloration or pimples that you're not so comfortable showing, you can spot conceal with your concealer. I'm not going to do that today. I don't really have any spots. I mean, I have a few, but like, this look is kind of like letting your natural skin show through, so I'm not going to worry about it. If you have something that you're uncomfortable with, feel free to conceal that now, but I'm just doing my under eyes because team no sleep, team newborn baby. Okay, I can't say that anymore. He's almost 9 months old. He's not a newborn. But you know what I mean, like, he doesn't sleep through the night yet. I don't sleep a lot. Anyway, concealer under my eyes. Got it. Okay. Now I'm going to be going in with this BH Cosmetics contour palette. Grabbing my face brushes. And I'm just going to contour. So let's set our under eyes first. Just taking this e.l.f. What do they call it? Small tapered brush, and I'm going to set my under eyes, mixing these two lightest powders together and focusing that right under my eye. And you want it to be brightening, but not too brightening, because remember, you don't want it to look like you got this super bright under eye and then no foundation on. So if you're not as fair as me, you might want to take like this yellow or this peachy color over here to set your under eyes. But again, this is what the colors that I use for my skin tone. And now I'm going to take this angled brush here and I'm going to contour. I'm going to mix these two lighter contour shades. I'm just going to get that in the hollows of my cheek. And then my forehead, because postpartum hair loss is real. Like, look at that. That's disgusting. Anyway, just contour how you normally would. I'm just going to take this brush to kind of blend out any harsh edges I may have left. Now, I can put this away. Now I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics Nude Blush Palette. Basically all this is taking good care of your skin, just skipping foundation and then putting everything else on. Because like I'm still concealing under my eyes, I'm still doing the blush, I'm still doing the contour. Oh, bronzer. I'm still doing the bronzer. I'm just going to use this butter bronzer from I want to say BH Cosmetics because almost everything has been BH Cosmetics so far, but it's Physicians Formula. And BH Cosmetics, if you ever find out I exist, sponsor me because I love everything that y'all do. Now we can go for the blush. I'm going to take, when I'm doing this kind of look, right now I have this kind of sunset eye going on. I've got oranges and reds and golds and yellows. I kind of like to go for a bold blush. Like, if I got bold eyes, I kind of like bold blush. I don't know. I'm a bold blush person. I just think it looks so pretty and it's just, I like it. So, I'm going to go in with this and this. I'm going to mix these two together and watch the magic happen. I don't know, I've always just been a blush person. I think it's so pretty. It reminds me of like, yeah, I'm putting it everywhere. Don't judge me. Just reminds me of like, did you guys ever watch the Anne of Green Gables with Megan Follows? It was made in like the 80s. Every single time I would get sick as a kid, we would rent the VHS of Anne of Green Gables with Megan Follows from our local library, and I would watch it, and like they all just have this like fresh dewy skin with like this beautiful rosy cheeks, and I always wanted that look. And so now that I wear makeup, I'm like, yes, give me all the blush. I'm gonna go in with this rosy highlight because we got all these warm tones going on our face. Let's stick with that theme. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome in Rose Gold. Just gonna use this Real Techniques fan brush and pop it on. Guys, let me know if this lighting is any better because I bought this ring light for selfies for your phone and I have it looped around the lens on my camera. So right now this is like my cheater's version of a ring light. So let me know if it looks, how it looks. Just if it looks bad, or if I just, like here it is with it on. And it's off. See, I feel like you can't see anything. Like this would be good for like a chit chat video, but like for makeup, like you need to see the color, right? There you go. Is that even better? I don't know. I don't even know, guys. Okay. Brows are on. Next, I'm going to do the lower lash line and my eyeliner and mascara. And then I'll come back and show you the finished look. Alright, I just zoomed y'all in so you can see the color a little bit better. But this is the finished look. As you can see, it's very dewy, it's very bright, it's very no makeup but makeup, if you know what I mean. Except for the eyes, of course. The eyes are very bold, but again, I said you can do this with a very natural look if you're kind of going for that more no makeup look. I, however, just kind of wanted to show you that you could do no foundation with a super bright eye. I'm not very pleased with how the eye look turned out, to be honest. I wanted to do a red liner with this, but I didn't have a red eyeliner, so I tried to use a red eyeshadow and didn't really turn out, especially on this side. Ignore, gross. And I think, and then I just paired it with a colored lip balm from Burt's Bees. This is just their tinted lip balm in hibiscus. Yeah, hibiscus. This is the look. I hope this was helpful. Basically, the whole idea is just skip out on the foundation. You don't need it unless it's kind of, you're going for a full coverage look, and that's you. Go for it. I hope you all enjoy this video. Have a good day. I'll see you next time on my channel if you would like to watch more of my content. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.